We have GRT, the graph versus the dollar. This one being requested by Mr. Chester Adlin, who has described that he will be riding this baby to Valhalla. He wants to look at this one on a long-term schedule here, and a few things stick out to me on the daily. We do see a daily fresh jewel signal. Actually, it's a little bit extended there, so I don't think that this one has like a whole hell of a lot of continuation before a general pullback, but I would be looking at a move towards about 121.5 or so over the next week, perhaps. Looking at the weekly, speaking of, this one looks very, very good. Reclaim the 21. I wouldn't mind any sort of I mean, it's already actually had the pullback to $1. So yes, I would be looking for general continuation here. If you're looking over the long term, it's not really a long term to give on something like this. It's only been around since December 2020, so the monthly barely populates. You can see that we don't even have a 10 simple on this one, but I would be looking probably around about 150 long term, if anything, assuming that we do have a good closure for August, which it is looking like it's setting up for. Short term timeframes, general trend continuation. Nothing bearish to say about this thing as long as you're above 95 cents, which thus far has actually held up rather valiantly. Below 95 cents, I would look for a move down to about 83.5. But I don't think that that's what's happening right here. I think that this one is more or less poised to go to the upside. Do you see hidden bullish evidence on the 4-hour RSI? I would like to see volatility expanding. It is an expansive posturing, so we would be likely to see trend continuation short term to about 120, 120.5, and then perhaps more long term into September around 150 if this one does hold up. Here's what it looks like from a momentum perspective. GUSD right here. Let's see if anything else is revealed. 4 hour Stokes up as long as above basically $1, looking good. Daily, same thing as long as above 95 cents. Yeah, so I do suspect that it's a lot more like the day continuation here rather than anything else. Weekly looks pretty damn good as well, actually. So yeah, there you go. GRT actually looking pretty damn decent. In fact, we just do one last one over here. I'm curious what it looks like from this perspective. Daily. Yeah, any sort of a closure above 110 today, and I would really be looking for this one to make a leg up. About a $1.20 to a buck, maybe even a $1.30 before a short, maybe more like a medium-term pullback in that case. Looking pretty damn good right there, actually. So there you go, man. Hopefully that was helpful for GRT.